Jeremy Weiss here. We're here live at RetailX. I'm here with Kestrel with Tinuiti. I pronounced that perfectly. Tell us what Tinuiti does.
Tinuiti is a digital marketing agency that specializes in paid search, social, Amazon, email marketing, SEO, CRO, display, affiliate.
What don't you do?
Yeah. I was going to say it'd probably be easier to ask what we don't
You've
do.
combined a bunch of different companies, so maybe talk about the individual pieces a little bit.
Yeah, so I like to think of it as we're able to combine some of the best-in-class agencies out there who specialized in point solutions, and we're able to bring them all under one roof. So you have something like Elite SEM, which is really great with working with enterprise-level paid search, social retailers. And then you have something like CBC Strategy, who works with search and social certainly, but also Amazon sellers and vendors. And then we had Orion CKB and Email Aptitude, of course, which is famous for doing excellent work in the email marketing space.
I want to hear about some interesting client case studies, ones that stick out to you as really using your platform to the fullest. I'll let you choose. I don't know if CPC Strategy would be a good one to do, or Email Aptitude, or SEM Rush. Which customer sticks out?
Well, one that really sticks out because we actually have the swag at our booth right now is Bombas socks.
Oh, yeah.
So Bombas socks, everybody knows, are super comfortable, but also for every pair that they make, then they donate to a nonprofit to make sure people have socks. And something that we were able to do with them through legacy Email Aptitude, but now Tinuiti, is be able to double their year-over-year revenue through email marketing, which is great. I mean, whenever you're able to double someone's revenue through email, that's amazing. That's great. Email is a very powerful tool, but then to know that we did it for a company who's also donating socks for every purchase that's being made, it's also like an extra personal win.
What are some of the things that how they use Email Aptitude to increase revenue?
Right. So with Email Aptitude, they really specialize in now Tinuiti, really specialize in being able to understand the client's strategic needs to be able to match what they can do with email marketing. So the ages of just being able to download a big list and blast out every 4 or 5 times a week are over. People don't want that. They want smart, they want beautiful emails. And so being able to set up things like lifecycle marketing, so when somebody comes in, they get a welcome message or an abandoned cart message, or just being able to have beautiful emails that you want in your inbox and don't look spammy. Things like that are what we're able to help our clients do.
Yeah, you help a lot of sellers. What are some of the big challenges that you find sellers have and come to you with?
Right. So for any sellers listening, I'm sure the number one problem that they know they have is Amazon itself being able to change their mind whenever they want to and say, oh, hey, by the way, no more paid reviews, or hey, by the way, you need to do this one shipping thing that now changes your entire logistics structure. So Amazon frequently comes up with those things, and the philosophy that we at Tinuiti have with that is, instead of trying to combat Amazon and try to take them on and try to cheat them or have them cheat us, is we like to think of it more as we're on the same mission, and we know that they're going to move around and do whatever they want. So if you kind of think about it as those fish that kind of go alongside the big whales or the big sharks, it's we know the big Amazon shark is going to keep moving around. We want to go with that big shark. We don't want to try to combat them, because that's just not going to work, and it turns out not being productive.
So that being said, talk about what you see in the future for e-commerce or Amazon. What are you looking at in the horizon, either with the products or how you can help sellers?
Right. So I think something that Tinuiti is really excited about is being able to see brands that are really famous in their own right be able to develop more of the direct-to-consumer strategies. So being able to utilize channels like Amazon, but also Jet.com, Walmart.com, be able to say somebody who was strictly an Amazon seller, but also now is using, let's say, paid search or paid social to bring that traffic over to their Amazon store. So really not just looking at it as these separate channels that are out there, but looking at it from a holistic brand view on how can we help the brand overall get traffic back to their store of choice.
I'm wondering, you guys provide a lot of different services. If there's like a low-hanging fruit, when a seller comes to you, you go, oh, if you're not doing anything else, you need to start here. What's a typical recommendation?
Oh man, there are,
Loaded question.
yeah, I mean, right, because you could really talk about how they're going to optimize ads to optimizing their listing, their all of that. But I'm going to just speak as a consumer, because this is something that bugs me personally all the time, is like, make sure you have really quality images, video, and descriptions of your products.
Yeah.
Because when you're in the everything store, you are competing against major brands who can do a ton of stuff, but you could still definitely compete with them as long as you have quality imagery and great descriptions. Because when it comes down to me as a shopper, I'm literally have like looking direct. So it comes down to simple things like that for me sometimes.
That's a great point. We were in a group of larger sellers the other day, and their images were terrible. They focused on they could have focused on the paid ads and all these other things, and someone pointed out you should increase your images. So that's such a good point from the consumer's perspective.
Yeah, and I mean, it's one of the reasons we started our creative division in the first place, is because we had so many sellers and that we just saw a space in the market where it was like, you don't just need creative, you need a very specific type of creative on Amazon that is very conversion focused. And so that's why we created a whole department, was because we couldn't find it really in the space that was satisfactory. So we started doing it ourselves, and the intricacies of product pictures or videos that you can and cannot put on Amazon, it's way beyond me. But I mean, wow, there's a lot there.
If you don't get anything else from RetailX, it should be worth the price of admission from Kestrel just saying, improve your images. Done. Thank you. Live from RetailX. Thank you so much.